is everything so damn expensive?
Somebody please tell me how the hell this Smallman stuff just came to $218. How?
More than half report being evicted or unable to find affordable housing as prices here have skyrocketed.
What we're looking at is, in yellow and blue, is the median house price in New York and in Boston, two major cities in the United States of America. Now, in red and in gray is the median household income in those same cities, New York and Boston. And the point is to illustrate everything in our life is going up in price by a lot. Look at those yellow and blue lines. So this is housing inflation. But we're not getting paid more. And that's where it feels painful, is it feels like we're having to work harder. We're having to take on two jobs. We're having to work longer just to try and stay afloat and get the same stuff that we had 10 years ago.
The network has to be durable. The network has to be decentralized. The network has to be ethical. But if you find an economically sound, technically sound, ethically sound crypto network, of which we have one, called Bitcoin, everything else you have in your life, you own at the pleasure of someone more powerful than you. This is the thing that if you own this, the passage of time only makes it more valuable. Nobody on earth can take it away from you. It's the first thing in human history you can own.
You know, I thought long and hard about this. If I wanted to be successful in the YouTube field, I needed to be smart and come up with a plan. When I was finishing school, I had the choice to go to university and get my degree, just like every one of my peers, or I could have just started working after school, maybe even do an apprenticeship. But I did neither. I stayed home with parents and just focused my attention on building up this channel. So the income that kept me going towards my dreams, I give all my credits to my family. I think if you want to build wealth, you'll need to have a good relationship with your family because they will help you with your career as they have helped me. As I worked on making my YouTube videos, they provided me food and shelter. If I was to move out of my parents' house as soon as I turned 18, I would have been piss broke, fending for myself. I'd pay for the rent, I'd pay for the groceries, which would leave me with very little money to invest. The reason I was able to afford my first property was because of the money that I saved from work, which is YouTube. If I was to live by myself at the age of 18, I would have never been able to buy my first property this soon because I'd have a lot of liabilities that's preventing me from saving and investing. Am I making sense here?
Maybe.
Now, because I have a safety net, you can say, I'm able to take far bigger risks than most people, more than those who have bills to pay and have children to feed. As a result, my net worth this year increased significantly. I had a lot of business ideas that I actually attempted really quickly just by living with parents. I tried day trading, but for every one step forward, it's a 2-step back, as every profit I made from a trade, I'd lose it later on. I tried mining crypto, but after Ethereum switched to proof of stake, it made mining unprofitable. But nowadays, outside of YouTube, I found what's working, and that is long-term investing in Bitcoin. As of today, I've already doubled my money on my Bitcoin proxy investment and I have zero intentions in settling anytime soon due to the catalyst that's ahead for 2025. Again, if you have bills to pay or have children to feed, you may not qualify for such high risk, high reward. But if you're like me, who has income coming in with very little liabilities, You should be able to keep your dream going by living under your means, having a good relationship with your friends and family, and then investing in multiple business ventures. Take the risk and discover what will work for you. I found my answers with Bitcoin after numerous failed business attempts, businesses that I really shouldn't have gotten involved in.
You're not half bad. Where did you study?